If we go back in time, Daniel.
Yeah.
So you started sales at 14, I remember.
Yeah.
If I remember the story right.
Seriously at 14.
Seriously at 14.
Earlier before that, because everybody's been in sales, sold candy. Or
so here's a question for you:
Yeah.
Are salespeople born or made?
Is a salesperson born?
Yeah, like is it naturally because they're enthusiastic, because they know how to talk to people, because they're gonna be a good salesman, or a good salesman can be created?
Both.
Explain how.
Okay, cool. So if I were to say a salesperson's born, right? Now, what's starting to happen? All these people that can be great at sales, right? Because think of just sales.
Yeah.
You know, you understand a customer, you ask good questions, you work hard, hunger, desire, work ethic, you ask questions, you solve a problem, you sell a product. Now, are some people born more charismatic? Sure, because when you ask that question, you're like, oh, the salesperson has to be charismatic, But by me saying, oh, the salesperson's born, then everybody else is like, well, okay, well, I'm not charismatic, but I've seen people become millionaires and they were introverts. Why? They ask questions. They're a lot more disciplined. A guy like myself, ADD, bouncing around the walls, sometimes doesn't listen to the customer, doesn't solve the problem as quick, loses a lot of customers, doesn't know how to follow up with people, doesn't have a customer relationship management system. So as you start, just like you start building an organization, you start hiring salespeople, you're like, oh shit, I never thought that person was going to be good at sales.
Yeah.
So as you start training more people, you just start to realize, hey, by the way, this is the structure of what sales is. If the person has hunger and they can implement it, they can be good at sales. And the only reason why I go hard at sales is because a lot of people are born with the pre-connotation that you have to be born in sales to be great at sales.
It's true.
So what happens is even if somebody's inside of a sales job and they're selling shoes when they're 16 years old, but they're not charismatic, but they're still in a sales job, they're in their head, there's like, well, there's no way I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, because nobody ever said, hey, by the way, sales is another profession. So they already tap out way too quickly. But then if you really go show the stats, I'll show you a million salespeople that didn't have to be bouncing off of the walls. They still had internal hunger and desire. Internal, by the way, enthusiasm is not always just external, so it doesn't have to be like, I'm not this positive crazy guy. Hunger can be internal, like you want to win. You know, it's like in the eyes, like you could see hunger, you know. So if that person, think of even an introvert. I always say this, because there's two people. One person asks questions just to reply to the next question. Other person asks questions to figure out the answer and reply back on what the answer was. Seeks to understand, seek to reply. Two different type of people, right? So it's like the person that actually seeks to understand, it's a lot more attractive and sexier to the customer. So, and maybe that person's not extroverted, but they're actually, oh, by the way, you said this 5 seconds ago. Janet, what did you mean by da-da-da? Oh shit, the person's listening. Boom, that's a sale right there. That's a sale, right? So that could be an introverted person where somebody says that person's not born to win.
Absolutely. Do you think? So I was.
And sales. Sorry, bro, to cut you off. Sales is sales is sales. So I also believe this too, as well. I also believe if you could sell anything.
That was my next question, by the way.
Even if you're not passionate about it.
So okay, so here's my
because I don't know if I ever had to answer this, but what were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask you. I'm like, okay, so if I know how to sell cars, do you think I can sell anything?
Yes.
Like I see. Okay, so here's my question. I've seen a lot of people. You know, network marketing is big. There's people that are coming from right now, especially in this recent, I would say 6 months. Many people have been transitioning from a product-based company to a service-based company.
Okay.
Do you think these same people, let's just say they don't have passion for this product, but they know the margins are way higher in payments wise, do you think they'll have the same success? Or even bigger success?
Listen, exactly. Sales is sales is sales. So just think of it. When somebody's like, you have to be passionate about the product. Okay, pal, let's play. 14 years old.
Wallahi, I love this, bro.
Wait, 14 years old.
Yeah.
Somebody goes with a sign in my university. The sign, in my high school.
Yeah.
There's a sign that reads out this: $100 to $500 on the weekend. If you want to make $100 to $500, sign up here. So I don't know what the product is.
Yeah, I remember these signs. But I saw them at York once.
Yeah, and I'm in high school.
Yeah.
I'm in high school. Maybe even like 13, because I'm a late baby, December 9th. Right? So it's like grade 9 or whatever, grade 10. So think of this: $100 to $500. Everybody walks by the sign. By the way, do I know the product? Nope. Do I know the service? Nope. Don't know what I have to do. Go up to the guy. I'm like, dude, if I have to dance, I'll dance. Like, tell me what I have to do because I'm broke. So think of this. Signs up. By the way, everybody walks by the sign. So I already knew cynics from day one. Like when people are cynical and skeptical, I convince myself always of this situation too as well. When people are cynical and skeptical about us, what we do, I say, well, everybody walked by that sign when they were 14. They're gonna walk by our opportunity just like they did when they were 14. Nobody was programmed to take opportunity. Everybody was fucking broke, and they still walked by the $100 to $500 sign, and they said, yo, bro, we're going to lunch. What are you signing up to? I'm like, bro, you're broke. You can't even afford McDonald's. You're going to lunch. I'm gonna sign up to this. It says $100 to $500. So I seen cynics since day one. Because you're not programmed to look for opportunity. You're programmed just to, hey, stay in the system, finish your work, and go to fucking lunch. Nobody said go sign up to the $500 thing. So I was the maniac that said, okay, I'm going to sign up to this, whatever it was, $500. And then when somebody said,
what is the knife thing?
We sell, what is it?
Was it the knife?
No, it was door to door. It was direct sales door to door. But it was aeration services. So aeration was just poking holes in people's grass. Bad winters, poke holes in people's grass. So going back, bro, when I signed up to this, I did not know the product. I didn't know what I was selling, but I did know I was fucking broke. My parents split up at the time, and I'm like, I'm gonna make a shit ton of money right now. And I didn't get accepted into KFC, actually. I never even said this. Like, I applied to be at KFC because it was a dream to work a job. My brother just started working at Pizza Hut. And I'm like, fuck, man, he's working at Pizza Hut.
KFC, eh?
Yeah, like Pizza Hut was right beside KFC, right? So I'm like, I wanted to outwork my brother and make more money than my brother because my brother was 16, I was like 14. So I said, I'm going to fucking work at KFC and double his hours. I'm going to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and bring home more money and show my grandfather that I'm making more money than my brother. So fast forward, bro, I start the job. Okay, I'm 14. You're in a warehouse with all these machines. They pump you up in the morning. They give you the machine and you go work. Okay, you go knock on doors. They give you the area. Here are your 400 homes that you can knock on. This is your area. Don't go outside of it. Don't put the money in your pocket. Write down every single lawn that you do. So we're knocking on doors, poking holes on people's grass. I'm smashing it. I'm making money. Let's go back. I'm smashing it. I'm making money Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm making hundreds and hundreds on the weekend. Was I fucking passionate about poking holes in people's grass?
Probably not.
No. I wasn't passionate. However, I did start to realize this. As I started to do it more, I started to hear more stories. I started to see results inside of it. I'm like, oh shit, this shit actually works. And all I started to do to myself was I started to convince myself, none other, that this was fucking gold for somebody's lawn. And even if I wasn't convincing myself of it, I also convinced myself of this, that some people don't need this because they don't care about their lawn. And then there's some people like my dad that it's keeping up with the Jones and they care about their lawn. So my job was just to find the right people that give a shit about their lawn. So my job was just to find the right customer, solve the problem, and go on, and that's sales. You find the right people, you solve a problem, you sell the product. That's sales. So does it take to become passionate? No. I knocked on more doors. I found the right person. I sold the customer. So I think in business, it's just, okay, are you hungry? Can you find the right people? Can you sell a product? I could sell anything because I'll find those people. I'll be like, okay, where are these people majority of the time? And how do I sell these people? And what is like, and then I started to realize, okay, yes, now let me keep going with this. If there is a product that you are passionate about, will you make more money? 150%, probably because you're more fucking fired up to sell it. But people back their success because they're like, well, I'm not passionate about it. It's a fucking excuse.
I agree.
Play the cards that are dealt. Play. Let's see if you can win with a fucking shit hand. If you can win with a shit hand, maybe you'll deserve the good hand and you'll play better with the good hand. I fucking sold aeration in holes. Dirt was coming out and it looked like manure. And people would say, is that the thing where my lawn looks like shit? And I still made money. So, it's like people complain and they get a website set up for them. You have a fucking website.